Hello there, everyone. Today we're going to talk about a few handy shortcuts that you can use in Windows. First off, why should you care? Keyboard shortcuts are 30% faster than using your mouse, and if you become an expert at them, you can actually improve your productivity by 50%. This can save you 20 minutes a day, which equates to 87 hours a year, so it can definitely come in pretty handy. So we're going to start out by using one pretty handy one that we run into, and that's changing the projection. This comes in handy if you're trying to do a presentation. So to do this, you would hold down the Windows key and press P. You'll receive a menu, and you can select whether or not you want it on your PC screen, duplicate it, or just extend it, or second screen only. If you're having some difficulty seeing your display, you can use the Windows key and the plus sign or minus sign. This will zoom all displays in and out. I'm sure everybody's familiar with the Windows key Start that brings up your program files. However, if you press the Windows key with X, you'll be presented with a menu that offers some common, useful shortcuts. Another handy feature is you can move your active window around your screen by pressing the Windows key and any of the arrows. So let's use the left arrow. This will snap your screen to the left. By depressing the Windows key and the right, you'll see that you can snap it to the right of your screen. If you'd like to minimize the window, press the Windows key and down. If you have several windows open and you'd like to cycle through them, you can simply do this by pressing Alt-Tab. What this will do is it will move you through all of your active windows. If you'd like to minimize all your windows to get back to your desktop, you can press the Windows D, and this will bring you to your desktop, minimizing all of your icons. If you press the Windows D key again, it will bring all of your windows back up to their original placement on your desktop. You can minimize all windows by pressing Control-M. The difference here is this actually minimizes them without an undo. You'd have to go through and manually open each window again. If you'd like to cycle through your taskbar items, press the Windows key and the T. If you notice on my taskbar, it's going through and highlighting active and non-active items. If you'd like to open up your File Explorer, you can press the Windows key and E. Now we're going to explore some keyboard shortcuts for moving around Windows Explorer. Once you're in Windows Explorer and you start navigating through your folders, an easy way to get back to your original starting point is you can press the Alt-Up key. This will move you back through your folders. There are a few shortcuts that allow you to select files in different ways. You can press Shift and your arrow keys. Right now I'm pressing my Shift right key, and you can see I'm moving one file at a time. You can press Shift and down, and it will highlight by the rows. You can select all files by pressing Control-A. And now you can see all my files are highlighted. I can press the Delete key and easily delete. If you need to undo a command, such as undoing the delete of all my files, you can press Control-Z. To delete a file without going to the recycle bin, you can hold Shift, Delete. It will prompt you and say, are you sure you want to permanently delete this file? Which is your warning that it's not going to go to the recycle bin, therefore it cannot be undone. So use this cautiously. To close this window, I'm going to select Alt F4. Now let's look at a couple of browser shortcuts. If you need to jump to the address bar, you can press Alt D. You can see here that now I'm in my address bar where I can enter in a website. I can simply type MSN, and if I'd like to save some keystrokes, I can press Shift Enter. This will add the www and the .com to the entry already in the address bar. To move back to my original web page, I can press Alt and left arrow. The same works if I want to go forward. I can press Alt and my right key. If you're on a website and you find the print is small or you want to enlarge the view, you can press the Control plus sign. This will increase the view of your current active display. I can press the minus sign to zoom out. If you'd like to go back to the original view, you can press Control 0. And this takes me back to the default view. If you'd like to duplicate a tab, you can press Control K. As you can see, this duplicated the last tab that I was just in. If you'd like to open up a new tab, you can press Control T. This opens up a brand new tab. It appears to duplicate because this is my home page. If you'd like to close your tabs, you can press Control W, and it will close each tab as you go. If you'd like to print, you can press Control P. This will bring up the print menu. By pressing Escape, I can exit back out of the menu. By using Control F, I can bring up the Find. Control F works in most applications and is handy if you need to search for specific text. You type in your text you're searching, and you can see there's 22 matches. I can move through each one, and it will highlight through the page. We're all familiar with being able to click our minimize and maximize buttons. To achieve the same menu, I can press Alt spacebar. And as you can see here, I received the menu that allows me to do all those functions and more. A very handy feature is to press Control Shift Delete. This allows me to delete my browser history. Once again, I'm going to press Alt F4 to close the window. And lastly, one very useful and highly recommended keyboard shortcut is to hold the Windows key and L down. This will lock your computer system and require a Control-Alt-Delete to log back in. Hopefully you find these keyboard shortcuts handy and improve your productivity. For more information on how Rev Group can solve your business problems through technology, please call us at 614-212-1111, or please visit our website at www.revolutiongroup.com. Please keep checking back on YouTube for more tips and tricks in the future.